We all go a little mad sometimes. We get you. The dead follow
No, but do you want to see?
What?
So I went. I was invited to this Stranger Things experience because I was going to go anyway. Me and my friend were going to buy tickets. It's like £100 a ticket though for the VIP thing.
For what?
So you get an hour's experience. It's like an immersive experience. You go
Vecna
in.
better be punching you.
Vecna's in it, but he's on a screen. He's not real. So you
I don't
get
know what y'all talking about,
so they put these little things on you. They're like accessible areas. And then they take you into these labs, and they're like, okay, like blue team, like move your hands like this, and then like cans start crushing in front of you, and you're like, oh, and then
like Randy Blue? What you mean blue? Like what?
No, so like you're in like three teams. There's like a blue team, a yellow team, and a red team. And like each team like has a different power set. And then you go into all these different rooms, and then on the screens, like the cast are like, okay, blue team, use your power to open the door. And you're like, and then like the lights start going and shit. And it's like 45 minutes. And then you come out on the other side, and they've got like the Surface Boy pizza. They've got like there's loads like that 80s thing I sent you the picture with. They've got like an old style video.
Freddy?
Yeah, and like a video store with like the Nightmare on Elm Street things. And I was like, that was really cool. Like, and then, but for the VIP thing.
So far, that's about all it sounds cool.
Yeah. But with the VIP thing, this you for the difference of like £40, or you get a gift and a free drink. The drink, let me tell you though, the drink, we had a Demogorgon. I mean, the one was like, if you want some more lemonade, let me know. Honey, these are the little thing. It was like,
it's like a teacup. What?
Can you just pop that in? She gave us it, and then she was like, we tasted it. That was pure spirit. And she was like, yeah, it is just pure spirit, that one. Like, it was just like,
what is spirit? Like alcohol?
Yeah, like a spirit is like a whiskey or a vodka. They're called spirits.
Oh,
well,
dear.
yeah, no, like, but what were you drinking though? Like,
it was
vodka,
it
whiskey,
was like all of them. It was like 6 in one.
Oh,
it was insane. We were like, I need some lemonade. You get this, so you get a free drink, and you get this.
You're gonna be feeling like you're running up that hill, honey.
This little collectible speaker.
Who's that?
I think it's supposed to be Dustin with his little hat. You can't see because of the reflection, but it's called a Bitty collectible Bluetooth. Yeah, Dustin's the one with the list.
I don't watch the show, girl.
Yeah,
the one with the curly hair.
I gotcha. George, I think you got ripped off.
Well, I didn't pay. I was an influencer. I got it for free.
Oh.
But if anybody's watching and wants to, if anybody's watching and wants to go, I wouldn't pay for the VIP experience. I don't think it's worth the extra money for a tote bag and a gift.
Listen to this influencer telling you don't go.
No, honestly,
it reminds me when James Charles was charging like $500 to listen to him sing. Remember that?
God, yes.
Oh no! But and my friend was laughing on the way home because I was doing the stories, and one of them I go, "So what are you waiting for? Book your Stranger experience now. Book below." And she was like, just laughing because we were like, "Yeah, it was all right." Fine, gotta do what you do.
Yeah, if I'm gonna spend $100, honey, you better give me more than a fucking cup.
It was in New York a couple of months ago, but I suppose you haven't seen the show, it wouldn't make a difference.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's still not worth $100 from what it sounds like. Not for me, anyways.
Nah, if they included the Vecna fleshlight, then I would have been like, okay, you know what? I would pay the $100.
Yeah, just for that as the extra gift at the end.
Yeah, they need to come up with that. I'm telling you, there's a market. There's a market. If there's people that are willing to fuck dead people, there's somebody who's willing to fuck Vecna or whatever the fuck is called. The thing with the
one.
Or what is it called? The thing with the lips?
A Demogorgon.
There we go. That's the one. I don't know.
Yeah, Vecna's the one who looks like Freddy Krueger's godson.
But the actor who plays him, though,
Jamie Campbell Bower.
This whore knows the name, girl. Like this. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's the name?
Because he's British, isn't he?
Because he's British and he's like my vibe. Jamie Campbell Bower.
I don't know if he's your vibe.
I mean, like it's the skinny,
the crackhead.
No, he doesn't look like the Machine Gun Kellys.
No, but it's the skinny, like
gaunt.
Gaunt.
Like, okay, yeah, that is your vibe.
Yutaka.
Yeah,
come on.
He looks. Let me tell you, him playing a young Poltergeist 2. God is in his holy temple.
Oh, he will eat.
Oh, yeah, he would.
I can see that. Yeah, because he's scaring me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take this off, girl.
I'm all
Okay,
about
never
Steve
mind.
Rogers. Not Steve Rogers. Steve from the normal Steve, Joe Keery from Strange Things.
Oh, I was thinking Captain America.
Yeah, I got confused because I said
yes,
Steve Rogers.
ma'am.
What's his name?
Joe Keery.
Oh,
I
sorry.
Mm,
I'm not about that.
I
I think
am.
he's sweet, but that's not my type.
I remember there was a joke on Twitter going around that they wanted him to be the next Spider-Man, but they were talking about like how he's gonna fit the mask in his face.
He's got
Because he has a very like this
Why?
is the shape of his face.
Yeah.
Like I was like, ooh, I was like, you got a point. Yeah.
yeah.
He's nice. I mean, he's softer to look at than Vecna.
Yeah.
Because the other one, like I don't know if he's gonna fuck me or deal some drugs or something. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
Stab you with a
His dick.
no syringe.
Oh,
yeah,
It's clean, I
like
promise.
a Saw 2 moment, like it's
Oh,
it's
pushing into the
yeah.
that's horrible, that one.
Speaking of villains,
Yeah. Hi everyone. Sorry. How's it going?
She's
Welcome to the
back.
After Hours episode 2. If you've just come from our main episode, welcome. I wasn't there. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to grace you with my controversial comments. However, I believe there was that
You don't
I
have to
wasn't
worry
needed.
about that. Anybody who was watching the first episode, the main episode, they dropped off and they're coming to this one. Honey. They've had it. Yeah.
Are you all right, Yutaka?
no, I'm like you right now. There was a fly.
Oh,
that
God.
dead fly from last week still up there.
Nurse.
Oh,
He's at it again.
cute.
I like that you're bringing Butch 2 weeks in a row as well with your bucket hat.
This.
Oh, people are loving you and your bucket hat, man. They
this
want
is
to be like,
pussy.
This is
What you
off the
talking about?
shoulder.
that is
It's-
like those are the old tank tops I remember, like To Exist sells.
The who?
The underwear brand? To Exist?
Is this from the Depression?
No, it's 2XIST. To Exist.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I have to look this up.
Look them
Yeah.
up. They got some cute garments. They're not garments.
Not
they
the
are like-
garments. what century are you from?
During the Industrial Revolution when they were making the garment.
There was some lovely garments on the side.
I am done with your references, honey. Even I can't keep up.
oh my god.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Y'all,
we
I
did.
am baking
we-
under this shit.
It's
Ooh.
turn it off. It's the after
Turn it
hours. They
off.
don't need. They
It's
don't
the
need the
after
lights.
hours.
Turn
take
it
your
off
top off.
like a light switch.
Ain't nobody want to see that. Ooh,
I bet. Comment below if you want to see it.
Mm.
you can.
Do you know what? There'll be somebody. We did a
Every
poll.
pot has a lid.
We
Anyways.
did. We did a poll on our Patreon. Obviously, if you only joined since last week, you probably didn't get a chance to vote in it. But we were asking for some ideas on topics because a lot of you had topics, and one of the ones that was clearly the front runner because you all just seem to really want stuff like this was the villains out of every genre that we find the sexiest that we want to sleep with. In the words of David, we want to fuck. So
I want to fuck.
Listen to
Yeah.
you try and be Butch.
I wasn't being Butch. I was being New York.
He was
gay.
imitating David. He's not
Wait,
being
wait.
Butch.
That was
Trust
your
me.
New York accent?
No, it was my David impression.
Oh.
My New York accent. I can't do a New York accent. I can just say coffee. It just sounds like I'm having a stroke.
You try-
You want a hot dog? Oh my god! Speaking of hot dogs, are this Stranger Things experience? I tried to pour. Speaking of hot dogs,
The fuck is this
people that
going?
we fancy. No, I had a corn dog for the first time.
Oof.
They are really good.
Oh, they're yeah.
Oh.
When you dip it in the mustard and all
Yeah,
that stuff, and
she
then
was like, "Do you want me
you
to pour some
you like
mustard?"
suck on it and you rub it on your clit and all that stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't do that because I was in a room full of people. But maybe next time, I'll try.
Just
Because
a tip,
you know
though.
what? It gives it that extra flavor.
That's right. And then when somebody goes down on it and they're like, "Ooh, salty," you know what I mean?
I want to be salty.
Is it supposed to be salty?
Oh
Is
my
that what
God.
it tastes like?
wa-
I don't
was
know.
I bookmarked this because there was this thing where
Stop it. What are
Where
you
this
watching, sir?
is this cream that you rub on your asshole, and then when they're eating it, it tastes like cupcakes.
This is what you all pay for.
I have it bookmarked. Hold up. What's the name of this? Hold on. Hold
Okay,
on.
can we get a discount code for this,
Is
guys?
this cupcake sweet hole is
It
wicked.
is not called that.
Use
Speaking
the whole
of something-
hour, 15
called-
15% off.
It's called Wicked Fox is the brand, but the thing is called cupcake sweet
What?
hole. Yeah, it's only 20. It's like 19 bucks. You rub it on your hole. So if you're going out with a guy that's like into food, but you're not really into food on your body, you know, like with the whipped cream and the melting chocolate,
Mm.
but you're like, you can eat this, but you're not. I'm not gonna put food. Rub
But
it
it's
on your hole.
it's a lotion though. It's not like
It's
a.
like a cream. It comes in a tub, and then you just like, you
Like
you just,
Crisco.
'cause you could just like rub Nutella on there, but then I think that probably wouldn't look great. If you was-
I
Why
saw this
on
news-
earth would you want to put Nutella
Because if
down
somebody
there,
walks in the middle of it,
George?
it's gonna and you're covered in Nutella, it's gonna look like you're doing some sick shit. You imagine? Like, it's not what it looks like. Like, no, girl, that looks sick.
You messy, George.
Mhm.
Nasty.
Nutella on the booty.
Sorry. Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
But then it could be like a fun trick, like an April Fool's, like you're rubbing Nutella and then you shit on him, and it's like, which one is
Oh.
which? Yeah.
I've seen that done. Like all these people do it with people.
Scat.
On, no,
This
on-
is why.
no, not that. On
It always
TikTok-
comes back to scat with George.
on TikTok. Like there'd be people with kids, and they'll like tell them, okay, close your eyes, and they'll put their like hand in like a jar of Nutella,
Oh.
take it away, and then they'll turn it around and have like the dog's like bum there, and they'll go, okay, open your eyes, and they'll go, oh my god, and I'm like, that's disgusting.
One that I thought that was funny was one girl when she was calling her boyfriend. She was like, "Sweetie, I need toilet paper," and she dipped her finger in Nutella. And when she picked through
Oh, you get-
the door, she just rubbed his finger, and she was like, "What the?" It was. I would have divorced right there, honey. That was nasty. Oh my god, I
Y'all
love pranks.
Nasty
I love pranks.
motherfuckers watching that shit.
That's just on TikTok, and that's what
I
the
don't.
kids are watching.
I'm
that.
not on TikTok. Come on now, you know this.
Come on, let's do a GoFundMe for Yutaka to go on TikTok. Or
Never gonna happen.
That's right.
Like the Titanic, I ain't watching it.
well, somebody commented the other day saying you're missing out, and I hope you remember that you are.
I mean,
On
I've seen-
Titanic?
Well, honey, I'm not watching any
No,
of
no,
your
they
fucking
said I'm
films.
not missing out.
No, they didn't. You just decided to read what you wanted to read. I'm not watching any
Oh,
of your.
they did say I'm missing
Yeah.
out. You're right.
Well, I'm not watching any of your films that you suggest until you watch Titanic. And if you're not going to
Oh.
watch them, then I ain't going to watch them. And that's on period, Hun Tea Queen serving the teas delicious.
Well, first off, David did a tongue pop. I don't know what your click was.
A
Second,
garage
we
door
are
is
a
a whole
horror
close
I've
channel.
got Tourette's. Thanks very much for bringing that up.
Oh,
Wow, we're making fun of people.
No, we're not making fun.
do you really? You've never brought that up.
You have
I do.
Tourette's?
I know. No. Do you know, if you want to get to the front of any queue, tell people, can I just thrust by? I'm a diabetic. Straight to every front of the queue.
But Liam isn't here.
Jesus. But first off, George, we are a horror channel, or actually, we're a movie channel, and there are so many films out there you have not seen. So
Oh,
you
wait a
can
minute.
sit here and go like,
You told me the topic for next week. So what?
"Oh yeah,
Excuse
George,
me.
how are you even going to participate?"
What is it?
He just brought it
Oh,
up last minute. I
the
just found
the
out right now.
best of the 80s, 90s, and noughties. And the worst. Best and worst.
What did you say? Not.
Noughties.
What is that?
The 2000s. We call
Oh,
them
is
the
that what it's
noughties.
called? I thought it
Zero,
was
zero.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just say the.
The 20s.
I guess
I
I don't.
just-
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard
not
people say
appropriate
odds.
either.
I
Huh.
prefer to say odds.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
British thing, but yeah.
But yeah, I was we were laughing because I'm like, how does George have even like
Excuse me.
any from the 80s?
I know my favorite because one of the only 80s films I've seen, Nightmare on Elm Street.
See?
But then I'm sure I can pick one that I don't like. I must have watched a couple of 80s films that I didn't like.
Wait a minute. So we're picking movies that we like and don't.
I believe that was the
You
case.
need to wash your room, girl. What is
The
all these
dead-
flies?
The Dead
No,
Body
it was
Under
still the
Floor.
same one. I couldn't get it,
Oh, okay.
but I got it now.
So it's movies our faves.
yes.
Is it?
Okay.
I thought it was. Is it our fave from each decade or our fave and our least favorite, Yutaka?
It's best and worst of the 80s,
Okay,
90s. I
so
mean, I
2,
don't know
4,
how many
6.
we
80s
Yeah.
and 90s.
80s, 90s, and 2000s.
And oh lord.
Okay, let's just do 2 each because I'll be editing next week, and I don't need to be putting 60,000 fucking posters up of every film we're talking about.
And I'm still getting DMs of people asking if I'm editing. I'm like, bitch, I don't have time to edit videos. Like, what you talking
yeah,
about? I'm
they're like,
just-
who's editing? I'm like, we're trying to be like David. We're
I'm
trying
like-
to add some flair.
and then y'all hoes
They
got
think-
people up in my DMs. I'm doing like, well, maybe you should do. I'm like, no,
Oh
bitch.
my god.
Watch
He
the
doesn't-
video or
She doesn't listen to
Well-
our stuff, but Gator actually, or Jack, he's like, who edits Zavid's reactions? I was like, he does. Oh, Do you think I'm like, no,
yeah, because
babes.
he asked me to edit.
I
his
told him to
reactions.
ask you
No,
because
he'd already asked me.
Who are we
did
talking
did you
about?
decline?
I just didn't reply.
Who are- I don't know what's
Jack
worse.
is a very nice individual who I occasionally am on his channel. He's an awards enthusiast. And so what he wants to do now, he wants to broaden his horizons, something that George doesn't want to do, and watch films that he's not seen that are considered, I guess, classics, iconic ones.
Like reactions? Like movie
Yes.
reaction? Okay.
But
Okay.
he's like, who edits those? I'm like, well, as far as I know, all of them edit themselves because it's expensive to pay somebody to edit.
And I don't want nobody touch my shit.
Yeah.
Because the way that I edit, I'll even once I'm done editing a video, I'll look back at it and I'll be like, no. Also, I'll just go. I'm horrible.
And I don't know software, so guys, I'm a mess. But also, like,
He just got off dial-up. Yeah. So give
He's
him
not
time.
Liam. Liam's still.
Oh, right.
Liam's
Liam
still
is
trying
still
to
trying
get
to
his
figure out his
intel.
Wi-Fi. Liam is still in his bedroom trying to figure out the Wi-Fi situation.
But yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I he wants to do that, and I was like, go for it. But I honestly, editing is one that it is not something I'm passionate about, and
I love it.
Editing reactions as well. It depends on I have to be in the mood to edit. Like, and if I'm not in the mood, I'm just like.
Well, you can see because there's some people because I'm not. It's very different because if you were like a Trisha Paytas where you're just sitting in your kitchen crying, that's different because she don't do cuts. She's like action.
Yeah,
she's a hot mess.
Like
I really need to get
extra.
a
I like a
coaster.
lot to happen at once, so my mind is just like, But there's some people that just don't do anything. Like they just literally are like,
yeah. I never used to, and then I saw other people, not just David, but other. Who?
oh,
my
please,
friend.
I'm like, my
my
friend
friend Niall did some as well. He reacted to all the Twilight films, and he edits. He edits Got Mix
Bless their
and Got Mix, Lawrence Cheney, and a couple of Violet Chachki's videos. Now he's the editor for those guys.
He is. Good for him.
Niall No
Yeah.
Chill. Yeah, he's great. But so and I started doing it because I watched his videos and he did it, and I thought, oh, these are fun. But like when I was doing like the Game of Thrones ones, it was just like
you watching it, crying, and thinking it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, and then they ruined it by the ending. But I saw somebody comment the other day on one of our videos saying, maybe not so many cuts, guys.
I saw that and I was like, sorry.
Oh,
yes.
So to that person, we're sorry.
Well, honestly, I said, oh, well, thank you. Well,
I don't.
I enjoy
I don't
them. I think we
respond
can
to-
lower some of them, sure, but some of them are fucking funny. Like, can't help it.
What's funny?
Doing those cuts.
Oh yeah. No, because I kept getting DMs and I'm like, no, I don't do them. So either don't watch the video or watch them. That's fine. But I'm like, girl, what you want me to do? I don't edit. So I just have to. Anyways,
I mean, that's half why you people come here. Because they're funny.
think they just want us. I just think they want us to say some crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
what
they even care about the edits. I think they just care about us saying shit.
But some of the edits are just too funny. Like, I can't wait. Like, I have introduced David to the Sydney Housewives.
Oh, we were talking before we started recording. I am obsessed with Real Housewives of Sydney. It is the greatest television. Honey, Scandal, Who, none of the shows compare. Like it is messy. The House Down Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those horrors are crazy.
Yeah,
Those
because was it Carla on Twitter or somebody who tagged us in a video of someone from House and said this is all four of you.
Carla.
Like
she's so nice to us.
Who said like this is all four of you. The one girl was like all four of us combined.
Because there's this one white woman.
I think it was her.
There's this one white woman who she is delusional. She has everything, and she put an X in her last name. So she deleted her last name and she makes X. And she was like, "Well, nobody questioned Malcolm X, so why would they question me?" And I was like, "This
I
whore
can't remember that.
is unhinged." I was like, "You feel your fantasy, bitch, but not Malcolm X." I was like, all those white women were like, "Okay, work, bitch."
Malcolm X.
I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh my god, so good.
Do you know? I thought Malcolm X was a character from a comic book.
Jesus Jesus Christ!
I
Is this another?
Please, you know what? Just Google him right now. So
Is this
I'm not
another like
explaining-
American history guy?
we need to give you some Black American history, child. 'Cause
Yeah.
you
Oh
ain't
my
shit.
God.
Malcolm X. Oh, it's a film.
No, no,
Oh, a
No, yes, it is,
1992
but-
film. What you?
No,
on
I'm not
Malcolm
telling you to
X.
look up the film. I mean
That
the
just came up.
person. He is an actual person.
Oh, based on the autobiography Malcolm X by Malcolm X. Malcolm X born Malcolm Little.
Have you ever heard of Martin Luther King?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a dream that one day in the Red Hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slaves over will come together at the table
Okay.
of something.
So wait, I'm gonna stop you right there. So what the fuck? So how do you not know about Malcolm X?
Because
Yeah,
I think
that's
like
what-
because we were literally honestly in school when it came to like the
Black
the-
history?
the black well yeah and
they
especially
showed you Precious, didn't they?
Stop it.
my favorite film. But like yeah, the black human rights activism, like we honestly like also we actually really didn't learn that much. Like we were taught about Martin Luther King and oh my god,
Rosa Parks
yes. Rosa Parks, who gave up her seat, the one who refused to
Yes.
give up a seat, correct?
refused to give
Yes,
up a seat.
yes.
Yeah.
And oh my god, they did an episode of that on Doctor Who where she didn't give up a seat, and then they obviously arrested her,
She-
and they started. Well, she said like I won't move, whatever, and then she like got took away, and they started playing Rise Up, and now Rise Up, and I was in absolute tears. Oh, it was like, and I was just like, oh, it was emotional. So those are two
So
people
you
that I
learned
know.
about Rosa Parks.
No,
from
not
Doctor
through.
Who.
No. I knew who she was already, but recently they did an episode. A couple of years ago, they did an episode that made me cry. But Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King were the
And
key
Tina
people.
Turner.
Were
Yeah.
the key people that we learned about
Learned
when
of.
it came to like Black history. And again, don't forget that's like the American.
Yeah.
That's
Black
true.
history.
I know.
So I mean, obviously it's still important, and these two people are huge. But yeah, again, we didn't learn. If we did, I maybe was asleep in that class, or like maybe not
Sucking
there.
off teachers in the back.
Maybe, but they were the only the key people that we learned about. I mean, our history was like World War II. Like, let's talk about the home front. And it was about like women in like the
Over there.
countryside, like going, "We'll
Over
meet
there."
again, don't know where." Like that was our history.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, they don't teach a lot of like, Marsha P. Johnson. They didn't teach us about that in high school. I learned about her in college.
No, nobody was killed.
No.
I'm obsessed with at the moment.
AIDS. Huh?
Huh?
What?
That's
Obsessed with
well, yeah. Oh gosh, we will get to the topic eventually.
Oh yeah,
but
let's
this
get
is-
to the topic.
But no.
What were you
I-
gonna
I-
say?
I
Me?
still need to know.
Yeah, who made you laugh?
I know. I was just gonna say I've been loving it at the moment on TikTok. I've been on the Vogue, the New York Vogue video, and they are like the ballroom scenes.
All that New York
Oh.
Vogue. I was like, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I follow
The-
like on Instagram and Twitter. I follow like all of yeah.
I want to go to one of those when I'm in New York. That
Have
There.
you not seen any of the legendary episodes?
George is into voguing right now.
um.
Oh,
Oh my god! Sorry,
It's
can we
up?
talk about
Oh.
somebody commented on our Patreon saying George is worth every penny.
okay. Can you please stop having your mom comment on the videos,
Damn
please?
it.
Like, is it-
Who do I need to
Shout
block?
out to Derek Williams. Hi, Derek.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I've not. I meant to watch that Legendary, but I never like. Is that the one where
Ooh.
Aja is one of the judges?
Derek, you're on my shit
Aja?
list. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Aja was competing. She was in the House of La Beja, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I felt bad for them.
I felt bad for them too, especially because Juicy Couture was eating them up, everybody up every episode. I was like, y'all hoes ain't stand a chance.
I did like I did like House of Revlon though.
Oh yeah, they were good too, but
They were hot.
Juicy Couture was on. I was like, this.
Juicy Couture, yes, ate everyone.
It was. It almost seemed unfair how good. I was like, y'all ain't shit for having these hoes up here with it.
They didn't
I
miss
was-
a beat most of the time.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Kiki Palmer on that one because she also ate La Rocha.
You're just tired. You're just tired. Like, oh my god. Like, that show is
Oh,
so
are we
good.
still on that?
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
it is. Season 2 was good. I love Balenciaga. I love all. Anyways, yeah, you should watch it. It's so good. It's
I'd
like
watch
really
it, yeah. I
is.
remember I saw clips and I was like, oh, I definitely would want to watch it. I just don't know if it was on like I can't remember what channel it was on in the UK, so I think I'll
Shit.
just
Well,
check it out.
HBO Max is removing anything and everything, so who knows? It will still be there.
I'm still crying over I'm telling Generation. HBO, you're just tired. Like it's just like like it's just too much. Like they're fucking with me. They're trying to fuck with me. Like I can't because I don't watch. They have Fuckboy Island. I watch that shit.
I do.
Of course you did. But I don't watch that. What?
I
So-
want to be
but
on
the-
Fuckboy
It's
Island.
one thing to cancel, but to erase a show like that is some dirt. That is some low down dirty shit to do. Like y'all,
Taxes or like if they can't generate revenue, they can write that shit off.
that's some sick shit.
All because I don't know.
That
It's
ain't
all
shit.
about the money, 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 as Jessie J once said.
Mm,
Oh, that's a good song.
I know that was a
Okay.
classic. Anyway, back to the topic in hand, guys. Since we are there, I mean, I can go first because I've got a huge.
I got a
list
case of the
people.
Caucasian.
okay, well you can keep trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So villains, guys.
Yes.
Villains.
I can read a quick list now. First, while you're all thinking. So we have Billy Loomis, Stu Macher, Mickey Altieri, Roman Bridges, Charlie Walker, and Richie Krish.
Jesus.
You can't tell me that we have not had an ugly ghost face.
George, you're just tired. Like I don't know. But
Yeah, George, somebody has taken their love of little known scary movies too far.
so
I
wait a
mean
minute.
that you know
So those
little.
are your those are
No, I mean
your-
I've got more, but that was just like I mean I would.
if
sleep
you have to
or-
pick one.
one
Yeah.
Mickey.
Yeah, he's aged very nicely. Timothy Oliphant.
Mhm.
Oof,
I would
I
probably
loved
yeah,
him
if
in
I had to
Santa
do them in
Clarita
order,
Diet.
it would be Mickey.
Well, let's hold that because
Okay.
there are going to be some. We're probably going to end up ranking ghost faces, and so I do
Oh.
want to wait.
Well, I mean, we're not
Yeah.
ranking them on who we want to fuck. You talking?
Oh, we
Oh, we're
could.
dignified over here. I don't know what you're doing over there. Mm-mm. So respectable.
George got so excited he unplugged his mic. Did you see that?
Sorry, it fell.
His entire butt plug came out of his ass. That's how excited he was. Mm.
No, it's here.
Yeah. That's ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's wet and everything.
What do we
girl.
call that? Like,
A
I just
fan.
No, I wanted to give it
My
a
What'd you
only
call me?
fan. My
Oh,
only
I know
fan.
it's a fan, you dumbass. I was gonna give it a nickname.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
You
if
always
had them
bring
over
it
in
up.
America.
I don't know. Like, I just look at it and I don't know.
It's called Keplin. That's the name of it.
Well, that's not sexy.
Kaplan?
Yeah, that's just the name of the brand. I think.
Kaplan. Sounds like a street.
Lynn. Maybe we
Yeah.
can call it Lynn. Little Lynn.
That ain't little. Well, we know George, so
Gail.
Gail. I've been telling everyone about that. I've been like, oh my god, so my friend is American, thinks the way I say girl. It sounds like
I was
the
like,
name
who's
Gail.
Gail, bitch?
Gail? Okay, so that's my
I'm
first.
gonna name
group
that
of-
the Laurie Strode. Yeah.
Well, let's turn it off because it's not doing anything for me.
Oh, oh Lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you had to pick okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
Kusaka, what
Mickey-
about you?
yeah.
Who would you fuck? The only one.
Out of those,
Yeah.
I would have to go with I'd have to go with Mickey as well. He like that actor, he is so good looking. Like he could even back then too. I'm like, you could stab me, you could choke me,
Okay.
smother me,
Oh.
gag me,
Oh.
all the
You
things.
can slip in, you can slide it. What
Because
you do,
I
big
think people
slide.
really like over exaggerated like Billy Loomis as like good looking, like his Skeet Ulrich, like he needed his teeth because that was not a vibe. Like I don't know if it was the teeth or there was something going on.
Says the British person.
I've got better teeth than him. I had
Oh.
a brace. He should have had one.
Ah,
Oh, they're
brace.
gonna come for you.
Why? Because I
in
said I
the
had a
words
brace.
of In the
No,
words
because
of-
you coming
No,
after.
I'm not coming after him. I
Ulrich.
just no Skimmy Skittle looks great, but I mean, I just
in
think
the words of
there was-
Sheree,
Yeah.
you need to get your motherfucking teeth fixed. That's what you need to do. Anyways.
Yes.
It was just the way he goes like
When's
the
She
way
by
he, like,
Sheree
goes,
coming
"Good
out?"
Kid. There was something where he does when he says
September,
good kids around you.
spring, so fall, winter, spring. Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry.
Zay David, who would you pick? Who out of those who would yours
Oh,
pick?
Mrs. Loomis. Oh, she look butch. Oh yes. She could peg me, honey. Yes. honey.
What about Jill? I could see you with Jill.
I could see that.
Oh, Jill.
I
You know-
could see you and
Oh,
Jill
no.
just being best friends.
we will eat up. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
they don't know what's coming. Yeah.
I know
I mean, I had the
Amber.
biggest crush on Amber. Oh my god. I'm obsessed with Amber. Like,
Yeah.
she is so
Same.
beautiful. Oh my god. But for me, if I had to pick one, Roman. Oh, Roman is because he looks tall.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is tall.
I like him tall. Yeah.
Okay. I do
Oh
like.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
if those would be the ones, if we had to choose the one out of them we'd want to fuck, who would you
Yeah.
want to kill?
Oh,
Which one could you say bye to?
Charlie. Oh,
step away from my
Richie.
hole, Charlie. Step away from my. Yeah, no, he gotta go. He gotta go.
Oh,
you
Richie.
class, and you remember me now? Fucking bitch.
Yeah,
you
Richie.
bitch.
Richie's got to
That
go.
went into share real quick.
I know that he
It
sounds
did.
like Cher when he did it. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't
What's your
like.
favorite scary movie? Anyway.
That's
Yeah,
you know
like-
what, that this would be perfect then.
Oh
You put
my
Cher
God.
in it.
So the Scream 6 premiere.
They just
Scream
finished. They
2.
just wrapped, haven't they? Or Scream!
2.
Exclamation!
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
a-
what to call it.
It's a 6 if you like see in the like that's what
That's what people keep telling themselves. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it long enough, it'll turn into whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
That's
Samara
why,
Weaving.
that's
looks
how I
great
convince people
anyway.
to sleep with me.
huh?
Samara Weaving looks great in the couple of shots that they took behind the scenes. And I'm looking forward to it, to seeing what
Oh, I'm excited.
the vibe is, especially with that. I think it'll be good with like a city, like in the city. I think it'll be something more interesting because they never really have done. I mean, they did LA, I suppose, but you didn't really feel like I
it
didn't
wasn't
feel
as
like
yeah.
I'm hoping this one feels more like you're in New York, even if they are in Canada.
I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, I mean, because people keep saying that it's gonna be like a chase scene in the subway, and that would be pussy. Like that would be
Oh,
like,
like Cloverfield.
yeah.
Oh, that was such a good scene though.
You know
I
what would be
love
cunt?
that.
If there's like a train and they're like alone in the train, and then somebody pulls the thing to stop, and then there's like a whole situation where they have to come out because I remember I got stuck in the train once, and we had to walk on the side of the thing. It was like pitch black.
What?
It was wild, and there was rats and everything. So that would be kind of crazy if they
Oh, that
make
sounds like New York.
if they make like Samara like run in the train and all that stuff. That would be, and her screaming and the echo of the. It would be. I feel it.
Oh, now I want to watch Midnight Meat Train.
Oh my god, I love that film. And there was another
Okay, I
film-
don't know what kind of sick shit y'all are into. What is that?
Wait, you've seen
You
that film?
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm. Come on, you got to give me a little. Like, I'm a little shocked.
Yeah,
Just-
I have seen Midnight Meat Train, and there's another one which was
It's
good
got
on
Bradley
the train.
Cooper in it.
Yeah, called was it The Thing? There was another film called The Thing or something similar that was on a train as well. Oh, what was it called? Oh, Creep. No, sorry, The Thing. Creep.
Creep.
Have you watched Creep? That's on the train. That's a British film.
Oh, that's
Oh,
why.
I was thinking
I
the
was-
other creep. Yeah.
No. So that's what. Yeah, because when everyone was like, "You should watch Creep about the guy in the house," and I was like, "Creep's on the train," and then
Oh yeah, I would fuck him.
there you go. I mean, yeah.
When he pulled that towel off, I was like, "You better work, bitch."
I did not see that coming.
I was like, "Girl," because he has that dad bod. That's my shit. George
It
likes him
was-
coked up. I like him like a little filled up. Mhm.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I was. Also, that actor is just incredibly funny too. So I
Yeah.
was just like, oh.
And also because I've gotten into porn lately where when they suck in the dick,
Mhm.
they like wrap their legs around their neck and it's kind of
Ooh.
choking them a little bit.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Austin Wolf entered the chat.
I know he likes to choke them out, like blackout. Like I like a little, not too much, girl. I don't want to end up like fucking Esther having to put a fucking band on my shit to hide my shit. Like, girl, no ma'am.
Well,
Anyway.
I will say one of my picks would be
Hmm.
Mr. Hans Gruber from Die Hard, played by the
Aw.
incredible Alan Rickman.
Mhm.
I saw George be like, and then he's like, oh, Alan Rickman.
Yeah, I was like, because I was like, oh yeah, like as in the character, but I mean, I love Alan Rickman. So
Who doesn't?
I
But
mean, he's
he
a
looked
villain in
great.
Love Actually as well. 'Cause he
Oh,
cheats on Emma Thompson,
yeah.
and he looks better there. He's a bit more mature.
I loved him back then. Like, but yeah, Love Actually.
I've never seen it.
I'm not sure. I just can't. You'll tell me that I haven't watched the classic films, and none of you have seen Love Actually.
I've seen it. Are you kidding me?
I've seen
watched-
it. I just don't like it. Do you prefer like fucking New Year's Eve, whatever it is, with Vanessa Hudgens?
I do not like that film.
What y'all talking about? Y'all lapse into like chick flicks. I don't
But
even know what the fuck is going
Holiday on Netflix with Emma Roberts. That's
I
a
don't
film.
watch that.
That's a vibe.
on. I'm cracking. I don't know what's happening.
You'd love that, David.
I mean, I
you
like last week I was crying.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
is so faggoty. Oh my god, I can't. I was eating dinner,
Oh,
crying, watching Sex and
thought
the
he was
City
gonna
for the
say
like
eating ass.
10,000th time.
Sex and the City.
Not while I'm eating ass, because I'm too concentrated. But the point is, when he leaves her in the altar, and she's driving and she like smacks him with the flower. I could start crying right now. Oh my god,
That was a scene. I do remember seeing that.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't. That shit cracks me every time. I can't. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Wait, so then what did you think
Oh.
about the companion, like this sequel series?
Oh, I lived.
Oh,
I lived.
Oh.
I know people now people are like, oh my god, it's so inappropriate. And I'm like,
like I just want the lipstick that says Che Diaz to go home.
oh, I thought you meant part 2. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I love part 2.
Yeah,
It's
part
fun.
2 went the fashion. I was like, y'all hoes are on crack. The
Mhm.
fashion.
No, I was
Oh my
talking
God.
about like and just like
I like
that.
it. I like
Oh,
it.
Really?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
it. I think there's
Okay.
when I tell you I fell out of my chair, I fell out of my chair when they're in the park and she's like, a finger made you feel alive. That shit. When I tell you, I was out. I don't know what that was the funniest shit I've seen in a long time.
That is.
I
pretty
like
funny.
it. It's sad that what happened
Yeah.
outside of it. I was like,
Yes.
damn, y'all couldn't y'all wait until like it ended? But anyways, I was like, when then the guy died,
Mr. Big.
no, not Mr. Big.
Okay,
The
good.
one that actually died.
Oh, Willie Garson.
Oh, he
Yeah.
the
passed away.
actor.
Yeah, he passed away. He
It was
actually
actually
passed away,
sad.
George.
I mean, I don't know who any of these people are that you're talking.
You don't
about,
watch
so-
Sex and the City?
No.
I don't think he's seen it. Yeah, I don't think was it popular over in the UK.
I mean, it used to be on like one of the channels, like at lunchtime. It'd be
No,
like,
that was
oh,
Roots. That was pop. Yeah.
We watched that in year 9. Okay, Miss McParlin put it on, and she said, "Just watch this on this little TV, the video, changing the videotapes."
I remember that was a 4. I think it was like 4 tapes, 4 or 5 tapes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, I
Kunta.
enjoyed it. Kunta Kinte was his
Kunta
name, wasn't
Kinte.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember what happened, but I remember Kunta Kinte. I remember crying. So
I'm just waiting for a drag queen to come out with Kunta Kinte.
that would be a vibe.
It's kind of like
Yeah, it is. That's fair.
But
Oh, sorry, Sex and the City.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
and just like that.
Yeah, I haven't
I like
seen
it just like that.
any of that. My mum I think was into it, and she watched like the film. She went to go to the cinema to see the films, but I never.
Film was a
yeah,
huge hit.
The same with like Gossip Girl. I never got into that.
I have
either.
never seen a Gossip Girl show.
No.
Gossip Girl's got a really hot.
The
He's got the
original
Yeah, the original has the
The guy from
the
the
villain
Boys.
from.
Is it in the Boys now?
No,
Boys?
no. Well, they have him.
Chad?
But,
Chad?
yes, they have
Something?
Matthew Settle. He plays a dad in Gossip Girl. Okay, go with me though. He's a villain in a sequel that you love. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh
He's-
yes.
Mhm.
What's your favorite radio station, Julie?
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
He
I
grew
know.
up and he was a dad on Gossip Girl.
Yeah. Okay.
But
he was nice. He was
speaking of villains you'd like to screw, who's yours?
Yo, I have this ass spread out on my website, on my page, because it's like I'm still on the cupcake thing. Hold on, let me take this out, bro. Hold on.
What's spread out on your
This ass cheeks, just cakes, honey. Cakes. Anyways. Just thought you should know. Anyway,
so much.
yes, yes.
So David, tell us who is
Oh,
yours.
it's
That's
me?
what we're waiting
Oh.
on. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was still looking at the ass. For me, have any of y'all seen Widows with Viola
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Uh-huh. But I'm trying to
Baby,
think of who you're thinking
When
of.
Daniel Kaluuya showed up,
Oh,
Okay.
I lost my shit. I was in the movie theaters, honey.
ooh.
Honey, I lost that entire bucket of popcorn up my ass because it was that man. As time goes on, I just keep on. Like at first, when I saw him in Get Out, I was like, okay, yeah, he's good. But as he's gotten fuller, he's thickened up a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, I like
Mhm.
him. Ooh,
He is
oh my god, I lost.
badass too.
Yeah,
It
he's
does.
thick. I like
Actually,
him. Mm.
ooh.
I like a little Pillsbury Doughboy action, so I'm like, I live for that. I love it. I like squeeze on something. I don't like bones because I'm bony as is. Two bony people can't be fucking because all you hear is too much noise.
You'd
Like,
be
just
like
bones.
that woman from Old, the calcium defect.
Exactly.
Oh no, not that woman.
I'm trying to do push-ups in the ass, and then my bones just break. Like, no, that ain't cute. I like a thick. I like to hold on to something. I like a jiggle. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
Daniel
But yeah,
Kaluuya is great. I mean, he was great in Nope as well.
He's getting flashbacks to last night. Anyways, I was. But yeah, Daniel. Oh, then as time goes on, it just gets thicker and thicker at the thighs. Oh, you know, thick thighs and a fat ass are my weakness, so don't.
Mhm.
Anyway, but yeah, him and Widows. That was the first time that I saw him, and I was like, okay,
He was mean too.
mean, nasty, and that I liked him even more because I wanted to choke me out. Yeah, yeah,
Austin Wolf style.
yeah.
Boom. I'm trying to think who else
I think you might have Tourette's. What?
Yeah.
Who me?
No, Jutaka over here.
Why? What's he doing?
I don't know. He's just talking. I don't know what came out of his
No,
mouth
that
right
was
now.
him.
Oh, that was him.
What?
Yes.
What me?
Were
I
you like, girl?
That's.
I don't
I
sound
didn't
like
say
that.
anything.
Oh,
I just
Is
said.
We will roll back that tape. You made a noise, and he thought it was me.
I said. I'm trying to think who else actually. That's what I said.
is
and
there a
then you
ghost
go.
assist?
I didn't go. Maybe that was the spirit that's in this house. I probably. What about Anthony Perkins, Psycho?
Birkins?
Anthony Perkins. I was doing the
Oh,
impression the way
I
Billy
was like,
Loomis
who?
says it. In my Birkin bag. No, Anthony Perkins, Psycho. Because I think if they remade that film again, I think Andrew Garfield could play him because he looks like a bit like Anthony Perkins. We watched it, and I think he does. I mean, Andrew Garfield's gorgeous. Anyway, but I don't think he's a villain or anything.
I don't
So I
think
can't
he
say him.
is.
Not that I've known.
Neither was
well,
Anthony
or seen.
Perkins. Anthony Perkins always played before that he was always playing the jock, like the cute boy next door.
I've never
Mhm.
seen him in anything other than
That's not shocking, but
pretends to be shocked. Yeah, Anthony Perkins, Psycho, because he's like
He
they're,
actually
like,
was in a movie with
sweet.
Elizabeth Taylor, if I'm not mistaken, where she was the football player. That was a good movie. I forgot the name. You talk about
you
remember.
watched a sport movie.
Well, it was Elizabeth Taylor, so it is not
I
that.
don't watch
story.
many of her films. I'm not that gay.
But it's very like I mean Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, oh my god, and but yeah, he was always playing the cute like oh, I'm sweet, and all that stuff. And then it was like, I'm gonna dig at them guts. Yeah, that's what it was. And him, oh my god, I've always had a crush on him because him with Tab Hunter, that was his name.
Yes, I do.
Ooh, I would have
yeah.
paid to see them
see
fist
that.
each other.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's still time.
Mhm. Yeah, because I feel like Anthony Perkins was more of the vibe.
I don't.
Do you know who Tab Hunter is?
No, but I'm assuming they're probably dead. These people.
Tab?
There's actually a good documentary on him.
It's a great documentary. It's on Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You would like that, actually.
But I feel like
George.
Tab Hunter was topping Anthony Perkins. I feel like Anthony was like more of
Absolutely.
a sloppy pig bottom. Yeah, he liked it. Yeah,
In
face
the
down,
leather.
ass up.
Didn't they say that about James Dean and Brando?
Oh, that they fucked.
Yeah.
You'll be my dear, I'll be your
Allegedly, I guess.
Brando.
I don't know, but I feel like they did.
I mean,
Even though James Dean was kind of
with Marlon Brando.
no, John Wayne. No, he's the racist.
John Wayne.
Wayne.
I mean, can I just hang off the back of your car and I was just like, oh,
That is iconic.
But yes, James Dean. Whew.
but
I mean, yeah.
and Marlon Brando, remember that movie Last Tango in Paris?
Mhm.
When he
Yes.
took the butter and then he fried some chicken and then he fucked her in the ass and all that stuff. That was crazy. Yeah.
That was the
Anyways.
extended scenes. Oh my god.
That's how Kentucky Fried Chicken came to work. Yeah.
Colonel
Killmonger.
Sanders.
Killmonger
Yeah.
from Black Panther.
Oh yes, Michael C. Or not Michael C.
See?
You know Michael F. Jordan.
I almost said Michael C. Hall from Dexter. No, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
I can't with you. Hold on.
I'm sorry. I had a Deborah Logan moment.
I miss Deborah.
Talk about swallowing, honey. I am trying. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Did you
Hold
refresh your
on.
memory?
I'm trying, honey. Oh my god. I remember when I saw Denzel up in what was that movie? Oh my god.
The one he just did.
He won the
Training Day when he won the Oscar. I knew what you were gonna say.
I love a man that just talks nasty. I just love it like a man that just takes that is just out of pocket. I love a man that's out of pocket. I don't know why, because it's like so hot to me. But yeah, Denzel and why not? I mean, Denzel,
Yeah.
shit, I would have taken Denzel in Fences. But I mean, even
Not this. Oh God.
that's right, honey. While Miss Viola Davis was snorting, honey, and crying, I would have been sucking. Yeah.
Oh my god, have you seen that new film that Viola
Yeah.
Davis is going to be in? What was it? The trailer came up on during Nope, and I was like, I need to see this film straight away.
Yeah,
That
it
she's
looks really
the
good. Woman
was-
King.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Viola Davis is on another level, honey.
She
I'm
is.
sorry. She is. Oh my god.
Now tell me, why is your penis on this dead woman's cell phone? Iconic.
I just feel bad about the whole Michelle Obama thing in that series where she's like,
Imagine how many wives have said, "Why is George's hole on your cell phone?"
Oh my God.
she makes a count. They can't see my face, so they'll never know.
No face, no case.
Yeah. Oh, Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, from
I'm
the live
done with
action.
you. Well, some of you, you might have a stronger connection than us, bitch. So you might.
I just think he's a fairly attractive person.
Oh, I mean, growing up as a kid, I was like, Gaston's hot.
The
If
cartoon
Gaston were
version.
real,
Oh,
well,
yes.
I mean, yeah. And then, of
Yeah.
course, oh, we're talking.
Oh, you know who he's talking. You know who he's talking about, bitch. So don't act rude. Don't act brand
Next
new over
question.
here.
That's not fair. That's not
Bye.
fair. That's not fair,
Mhm.
George.
I just
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no.
I
Moving on.
mean,
Because he just came out and just married
came
his
out years ago.
husband.
yeah.
No.
I would just
Lee Pace as
he done
he was-
been out.
I know, but he came out
Didn't
married.
Thing
like,
out him by accident?
Ooh.
What's his name? The other gay one from Lord of the Rings, the white hair.
Oh my god, Lee Pace was in Twilight.
Was he?
Well, he was in Breaking Dawn.
Oh
He
my
said,
god, what
"You
is his
are an
name?
amazing woman."
Sir.
I was gonna say he was
Oh.
the villain in Guardians of the Galaxy, but
I
either
never
way.
watched that movie.
No, it's
My
a
god, what
Marvel
is that?
film.
Lord of the Rings.
Who are you thinking of? Orlando
The
Bloom
white-
or
No,
Ian
the
McKellen?
white hair.
Oh,
The guy
the
who
gay
played
one.
Sauron? Oh no,
Ian
that's Ian
McKellen.
McKellen. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Didn't he out him by accident? I think he did.
Probably.
Oh.
He said something in an interview. That was. I mean, but he's older. Memory comes and goes. But yeah,
It's true, folks.
yeah, and also he is like 6'5",
Right?
which cracked me. I mean, he got a
I
man.
bet it cracked you.
He got a man. It was
so you're
shocking.
still talking about Ian
One time
McKellen?
I went.
Jesus, I'm old, but I can follow the conversation.
Honey, he'll take that cane, honey, and he'll dig deep. But
I just want. Okay, speaking of Ian McKellen, before we go back to that, Mr. Lee Pace, can we talk about the relationship between Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart?
I love that.
I just wanted them to be like, surprise, we're getting married.
Straights and gays can
Yeah.
get along. Yes. You don't have to be their secret that you suck off in the back. Wait,
Who was
what?
that? Anyway, Lee Pace.
Moving on.
So
Back to Lee Pace.
I'm surprised Yutaka hasn't said his boyfriend behind him.
Not in the black phone, girl.
Yeah, the black phone. Ethan
I mean, when he
Hawke.
had that shirt off and that belt, honey,
Woo!
I would have jumped on that lap, honey.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
What
want
is it,
for
what-
Christmas?
See my new little one right there,
I'm gonna
Mr.
say,
Grabber?
yeah.
a new hole because he's about to wreck me, honey. What is that?
It's another Stitch doll. I had
Oh.
I asked them to do. I asked Miss Tales of the Stitch to do a custom one.
You're working this bitch out, honey.
She wants
You-
to do it like, hey, I think she started a GoFundMe so she could do this. Like, she wants to like that
A
to
shop.
be her thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, maybe we
Yeah,
could
that-
get our own ones of us.
Yeah, us
I do-
naked.
I don't think that I would look good. I don't look good in normal form. So me as a fucking Stitch look like the Hills of Eyes doll.
Don't talk down about yourself, George.
Well, everybody else does,
Love
so I just
yourself.
join them.
Exactly, that's our job. But the point is,
And George, I would send them the photo too. So it would be one out of focus and
I'm
maybe
still waiting
shows
for
you
our
have a
naked
lazy
pictures.
eye.
I'm still waiting for our
I-
naked pictures.
When are we getting the painting that's like, the devil and the angels? And you three are like the ones, and I'm falling, with the pointing finger. We should do that. And you can be the cherubs, the little.
Also, now you want to be the bad guy.
I'm always the fucking bad guy in this. Everyone makes me out to be the villain.
That's because you have opinions. There's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
my
time you don't see a rap. Oh, you give me Vicky.
Yeah, I
Anyways.
could see that.
Yeah. She was rotted in the X. I was like, girl, you need to go. Anyways,
Any
were
more?
we?
Any more
Wait,
villains?
how could you tell she was a lesbian?
her eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Wild. But it's true. I could tell that she was a lesbian from her eyebrows. She was
Not the
Stop it.
eyebrows.
no, not in the housewife. In the circle. I was like, she gives me lesbian. Yeah. But
That okay.
where were we?
People
Villains.
villains.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
See,
yes.
we will. I could name Frank Grillo as I forgot
freaking-
his name, but he's in Winter Soldier. He ends up becoming
With the one with the arm.
Crossbones.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's Sebastian Stan.
Oh no, sorry, no, I did mean I was getting confused. He has something else wrong with him, right?
He ends up getting something wrong with him when the building practically collapses on him.
That's the one.
Yeah. He becomes Crossbones.
Yeah.
You
in
know who was
Civil War.
fine? You know who was fine?
Tell me.
Give it
Have
to me.
y'all
give
ever
it to
seen
me.
The Guest?
Yes.
Oof, by
He
Mr.
was-
Simon Barrett?
That man
But
looked
yes,
dumb good.
Dan Stevens.
I don't know who his name is, and I don't give
From
a
Beauty
shit.
and the Beast.
He's British. Yeah. Yes, it's Dan Stevens. That's his name.
Yeah.
I don't know what you just named, but all I know is that man was fine. And what was even better was the soundtrack to that bitch.
You know they released that on vinyl?
I saw that, yeah.
Oh, it's worth it. There's a song that's in that I play it whenever I'm feeling like sad pussy. Like I'm walking,
What's a
And it's
sad
raining or
pussy? Is
something?
it like super dry? Oh,
like you know,
it's
you
ra-
still feel cunt, but just a little bit like Lana Del Rey vibes. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
yeah, that's sad pussy. But
Okay.
it's a song. Hold up, it's called. It's
The
hold
guest
up.
is really great. Have you
The
seen
movie
that,
is so
George?
good.
Yeah, I just talked about it. Yes,
Oh,
I've seen the guest.
sorry.
Oh, Antonio. That's the name of the song. It's the Berlin breakdown version. It
Ooh.
is sexual how good that song is because it's slow, but it's still like
Oh.
a club. So it's almost like when you're like on drugs and then the club slows down and then you're like feeling like the purple and the blue. Oh my god.
Wouldn't know. I mean, I know how it feels to be in a club, but I wouldn't know that.
Just shake your head on agree. But
I know what you mean.
it is George knows. But it's just so good and it's just slowed down. It's like a club mix, but it's just like oh my god. It is sexual how good that song is.
Have any of you ever passed out at a club?
Passed out?
No,
Yeah.
not like no. I never passed out. I was I was on the floor at one point, but I didn't pass out.
On
and
your
then-
knees.
No,
I'm
just,
the only one.
just like that.
You
Yeah.
passed out up in the club.
If I saw you passed out in the club, I would honestly think like a homeless person had got in and like.
I'd just be
fallen
like,
That's
Sure.
rude. Because I have a beard. Oh, that. No, okay, so well, first off, love that you mentioned the guest because Simon Barrett comes from Missouri. We chatted with him, or anyways, but yes, I've passed out in a club, and it's something that my friends make fun of me for. I make fun of me for because it's actually really funny. So it was
Did
my
you take your pills?
no. It was one of my birthdays, and I never actually celebrated my 30th birthday. Like
Was that because the
that
Second
big.
World War was going on at that point? Or...
Yes, that. So I had this birthday, and like that's when Willem came out and all that
Oh,
in
yeah.
St. Louis. And like I told my friends, no shots before midnight. We were already doing shots at 7 p.m.
Oh dear.
Oh my god!
Well-
Like I've never been so drunk in my life, and so this club, which no longer exists. Oh god, that makes me
Babylon.
sound old. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, thankfully, their bathrooms were like single stall, so like you could like it was just you like there. It was like a full door.
Yeah.
Mhm. With the whole
Right, one of those.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it was truly like it was like this tiny little. It was like a New York apartment. No,
Teeny tiny.
yeah, it was like a New York bathroom. Like it is like
Yeah.
you can't move. Like your shoulders touch the wall, kind of thing.
Oh, and then you got flashbacks to Descent, and then you
Yeah.
just started. Okay, I know why. Yeah,
All
okay,
I know
gotcha.
is like I took a leak, did my shake, zip up, and
Or
then
as George
suddenly-
does.
yes. And then suddenly I kind of felt like I was like, oh whoa. And so I leaned like on the wall and I just felt myself slide
Not on the bathroom.
down. Hold on, wait.
Oh,
I was very careful that I made sure my head never touched the ground or the toilet because that's gross. So I was like this. Like I was like the girl at the end of the Haunting of Hill House, like
oh my
Bent neck
God.
lady.
yeah, that bit neck.
Mm.
And I was like this for like a good like hour and a half.
Jesus.
So here's the best thing. My friends couldn't find me and they were searching up and down the streets, like going into different clubs. Like, have you seen a gay Asian in a tank top?
You were that girl in the Slumber Party Massacre in
Yeah.
the fridge.
So my friend calls his wife and they're like, we lost Yutaka. She's like, this is not the gay hangover. You find his ass. so needless to say, I woke up. I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
Stand up.
Um,
I like brush myself off, like, okay. I step out and people at the bar like, what? And like you could tell like they were closing down. And so I was like, I'm just gonna walk out. Like it was like a walk of shame, even though I didn't even do anything except And then the bouncer was like, yeah, your friends have been looking for you. I'm like, oh. And then I look and they're like, Yutaka. I'm like, yay. They're like, we're gonna go get drinks. I'm like, okay. They're like, but you're not drinking. I'm like, that's fine. And I passed out in their back seat while they all got more drinks.
have mercy.
It was a great time. But guess what? I didn't puke.
Thank God.
Yeah,
my
I've
God.
only-
And I also
puked twice
I
through-
doused my like leg in bleach though, because I was wearing shorts. So like my
Oh.
leg was touching the ground. So that had to bleed. Like,
Not at the club.
oh, I know.
Mhm.
I'm impressed. Shit, that could have started monkeypox.
No, that was
But
Liam.
yeah. Yes, that was Liam. But yeah, I did. I passed out on club.
I passed out in about the first half hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so skinny, and I'm just. Yeah,
Same.
I love. Yeah, what was I? Where was? Oh, yeah. What's on my friend? My friend did puke. He was at the club.
Oh.
But he went. He left with a guy, and then he threw up on the guy's dick because he was drinking too much. Like I've never been able to see him the same way again. I always look at him, and I'm always like, by reflex, I'm always like that's just like my face when I see him. I'm like,
Oh,
this
did
is
he throw up
nasty.
on yours?
because not on mine. Shit, it ain't that big. Like, I mean, it's like, but when he told me that, I was like, you did not throw up on the stranger's dick. That is like my, because if it was like a Yelp situation, I would be like, oh no, you ain't giving me 2 stars, honey. Like, bitch, you better swallow that nut and the throw up. That's right. Use
Ah.
use the throw up as lube because it's already wet. And
Comment down below, guys. What's your sex horror stories?
comment down below if we should use throw up as lube. Yeah, it's cheaper, you know.
Y'all are disgusting. Well, does anybody have any more villains before we wrap this up? Because we did about 3.
Oh, we did.
But as guys, as you know, we take your topics as a light suggestion, and it just.
But it's a jumping point.
Yeah, no, it is, and that's that's
and it's chunky, so it gives like the dick vibration, like it gives friction, like like a nice,
like a ribbed condom,
like a rib. Yeah, it's like like a cave, like oh bump, you know what I mean, like lunch.
Oh,
and
you know
dinner.
what?
The descent.
I know
Yeah.
David would totally screw Jason.
X.
Oh, Uber Jason.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sonny, the ass was fat. The legs were. Oh yeah.
Me, Killer and Slumber Party Massacre. Drill me.
Yes.
It's
Well, y'all
not
know I like him old.
bloody that guy.
Oh,
He wasn't decrepit.
Hannibal Lecter.
Jesus.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yep. Ooh, but you know what?
Yeah.
Keep him away from your ass. He might become an Army Hammer.
Well,
What about
Yeah.
Ratma?
Hail Ratma. Oh
Yeah.
no.
No.
Well, wait. Chloe did say Ratma would be like take you to another dimension, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because I'd be okay with going. Like that sounds like a party.
Take me to your planet. Sorry, we'll get copyright striked.
Wait, what?
trust me.
What does take me to? What is that from?
Venus.
Oh,
Aphrodite, lady, seashell bikini.
oh my god! I can't.
Girl, you better. That's what happens. You gotta go to your osteoporosis class, and then you gotta.
Oh, a xenomorph. What about a xenomorph?
I get. Well, you know what?
I
Don't need
prefer
lube.
Harry.
No. The one from Prometheus, the big one.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Prometheus?
I don't think so,
Have
Joe.
you not seen Prometheus?
Isn't that the poster with like this?
With
It almost looks.
Naomi Replace, is that her name?
Naomi
Really?
Replace?
Yeah, that's her name, yeah. I love that film. I was so
Naomi
annoyed.
Malone. What are y'all talking
No.
about?
Naomi Campbell. I
Let me throw a
Promethe-
phone at you real quick. No,
What are you talking about? What?
Naomi Campbell.
she threw a phone at. Ugh, anyways,
They didn't teach
Um,
him Black history, and anyway.
Yeah, I've watched the Tyra and Naomi interview.
Oh, that is.
That is
It is
Oh.
so good because
She-
Naomi's so
Tyra,
passive.
yeah, and Tyra's
She's
just
like passive-aggressive.
deranged.
Yeah.
She's like,
What?
I remember that you turned to me and you said I love you, but the voice that you gave me, you turned quickly after on the you, and I knew that you hated me at that point. And she's like, but that was on you, that's not me. And I'm just like, yes,
that's iconic. You know,
Yeah.
honestly, I was watching a video about like the top deranged things or something from Top Model. Like, I didn't realize how unhinged that series
oh, that
was,
show
and like
in the beginning was like,
the shit that those people went through. Oh my god!
One of my
That's
favorite
some-
contestants ever. She was one that she would just walked in, gorgeous, tall, skin, and she's just like, and she because so you're a virgin, and she's like, I just don't like semen. I just don't like semen on me and all that stuff. I just want to cuddle. Can we cuddle? And all that stuff.
She
That
did-
shit.
I
She
need
straight
to
up
look
said,
that up.
I don't like semen on me. I just don't like it's sticky and all that stuff. I don't like that. I was like, girl.
I thought you were gonna say about the girl who just shows up. And she's like, I don't want to do this.
I love that
And it
one.
just-
No, that's
I don't want to be
iconic.
here.
Yes, yeah, that's iconic. But yeah, no, it's just sticky and I don't like that. I don't want it on me. And I was like, girl.
And I love the hands
There
up
goes
who
the
was
cream pie.
scared. Me too.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
really scared.
When she faints,
Yeah.
also, when she just straight up she was expecting the Oscar. Like
Yeah.
she was expecting the Oscar.
The original Wendy Williams.
Oh my god.
I think
Unhinged. And the Tyra show was unhinged too. That was another one. I was so where are the gays? Where are the straights?
Bless
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Get the fag off the TV because I don't want to watch that, honey. That cracks my shit up every time. What did you say it was before the show? A fag enabler. Oh, okay, that's what because she invited. I remember vividly this episode. She invites these people that are like, they don't do the gay stuff.
Oh,
and she was like, y'all are going
well,
to
we
hell.
don't
No,
do that here either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's why Liam isn't here. But it's like that show. I remember what I'm like. What looking back, I'm like, how at the time I was like, oh, this is so good, bitch. But now I'm like, oh my god,
That
crazy.
was it's
Crazy.
amazing when you look back on some things and you're just like, you can't really get away with that now. Like I'm thinking of that movie you told me about, and I'm like, I don't think
Which
you could get away
one?
with
Irreversible
the
or 100 days?
the 120 days of
Yeah.
Sodom. I don't think
wonder-
that could be made now.
I really wonder how old those kids were.
I
Because
don't
I'm
want to
looking
know.
at it looks like teenage Dick. Like, so I'm like,
There's
oh,
no way they could have done that. God, I
no,
hope
I doubt
not.
it. But they look so young. That's the crazy shit. I was like, oof, no. Like your balls ain't dropped yet. Yeah.
Like your mate from what is it? Family Incest.
Gay cess.
Gay cess.
Gay cess.
You're
And
thinking of Family Dick.
Family Dick.
Same
That's the one. He mixed both of them. Yeah, I know. Mr. Wolf is in both of them. So and fun size boys. That's the other one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one where I'm like,
That's the
how
one
old
Lee
is
Pace
y'all?
would be on.
Who?
Lee Pace.
Oh, Lee Pace
He'd
would
be
absolutely.
perfect for that.
Like if Dr. Wolf had to retire real quick, yeah, he would be. Yeah. But his dick is huge. So when he stands next to these like 5'2" guys, his dick looks insane. I'm like, oh, too much.
Yes,
then
imagine
they're
wearing
like-
3D glasses.
And then they're like on the stirrups, and then he just fucks them in the stirrups, and I'm like, girl, this is too much.
You're gonna need stirrups afterwards
Because
too.
it's so
They're gonna have to
fat and long, and the head is so thick.
It'd be like
I was-
freaking whatever her name is from Scream 5 in the wheelchair trying to get out. Tara.
and the blood is just from the asshole.
Yeah.
It's not from the hands. Oh my god, y'all are so vulgar. I can't with y'all. Anyways,
I am kind of curious.
of what?
If we how long can
8.5. Oh,
no, George, go without referencing Scream. How long,
how long can I go?
in an episode?
I didn't reference.
I love it.
I'm trying to work out if I referenced it last week. Oh well, I will have done because
Yes,
oh,
you
like,
did
of course
reference
because
it
we were
last
doing
week.
Ghostface.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Shit.
I do love that. Like George is like, oh, it was like
Mhm.
a reset.
Listen,
A
I
mess.
can't help it. It's just it. Screams helped me through a lot of bad times.
Yeah.
A lot of troubling
True.
times. A lot of
When you were
trauma.
raped and yeah. I'm not seeing heaven. I know that, but that's okay.
not even seeing. You're not even getting access up to the gates to like.
That's right. That's right.
Just
But I'm
gonna
good.
kick
That's
your
good. It's all
ass down
good.
to hell.
I know,
It's all
yeah.
good.
No, I mean, no. I like, yeah. I maybe one day I will try and not mention it, but it would probably be difficult.
But then it wouldn't,
like, I'm
it
not
wouldn't be
gonna lie.
you, and we wouldn't want you to not be you. So
Exactly.
you
like,
keep with your Scream references,
yeah.
and I'll keep with my Mommy Dearest references.
And Yutaka with your 1984 whatever references. I remember when the kite was flown with the key on the end. All that stuff.
Or I'll just, be able to throw out like names from our history, and you'd be like, huh?
Yeah, but again, American history. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone.
You don't have to explain yourself.
See, you can't even tell your own history.
Name all of Henry VIII's wives.
Why would I care?
Well, it's history.
I don't like royalty or the monarchy.
They ended up.
Oh, great. Well,
they
that's
ended
funny because
beheaded, so
I
who
didn't
gives a
ask your
shit?
opinion on it, darling. I asked you a
I
question.
know.
You
I
can't
gave you my
answer it.
answer.
No, that wasn't an answer. The answer to my
Well,
question
I
was
said I don't
name.
know them.
Thank you. There we go.
Because
Well-
because they let the slaves into freedom, so obviously we should know the names of them.
Exactly. Those poor women died in nothing because of their fat husband.
I would have fucked him.
I mean, you probably did. You covered in his past life.
Yeah, because he was all those men back then, honey. They felt cunt because they were embroidered, honey. They did the T stands when they were posing for the picture.
They all wore high heels.
High heels, the wigs, the makeup, honey. They were sent. Oh my god, I love looking at those pictures. Whenever I go to like the Met and I look at those pictures, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you better work. Like, oh my god, I'm sure they were voguing a little bit too. Like, yeah.
I want to know
So
at what
good.
point in history everyone decided that, like, let's not be gay.
Liberace.
Hmm,
Yeah.
he's got a point.
When they lost that first candelabra, they were like, "Where's the candelabra?" That's when. That's when they decided.
But they're all gonna.
That's another bitch. That would be
yeah.
that would be a great Halloween costume. Oh my god! You
A
just walk.
candelabra up your ass?
Well, that's not Halloween, girl.
Oh,
That's on the regular. But Liberace. Oh my god! There's this outfit that he has. It's like diamonds, and it's just like the cape is diamonds, and it's just like him fully diamonds up. Literally stones on every
that man had
Oh.
money.
and the
Didn't he?
rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
No
money.
taste.
Oh,
I said what I said.
I live, bitch. I live. It was so gaudy. I love
Yeah.
gaudy. Oh my god.
He would have been a great special guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race
Yeah.
with
I
the
still
hilarious
live
Ross
that-
Matthews.
I still live that Bob Mackie was a guest judge on that.
He was like he didn't
He
know what day
wore
it was.
RuPaul. He did RuPaul's outfit once.
I know it was. Oh,
Iconic. George.
yes. Oh,
I know who Bob Mackie is, the designer.
we just had to make sure.
Mhm.
That's somebody in our history that you should know.
Our history. Don't be putting mine and your history together, Yusaka.
I mean, because he got flashback because he was watching when he would go to the share show and there were tapings and all that stuff. But wait a minute, I'm really tempted to buy this cupcake for the asshole. Just wait, I'm sorry. I just had to.
You
'Cause
need
it
to share
looks
that in the group chat
enticing.
because I'm just curious now.
It looks enticing because it looks like cocoa butter eating. Like a little, like, not too thick, but like thick, and you could just rub it. But I wonder if there's like a film, because you might want to surprise somebody.
I don't want
You
to
know what I mean?
surprise them with that.
Yutaka, you should try it and then let us know
Yeah.
for next week.
Guys, let us know if you want us to try it and we'll all do a review next week.
Oh my god, it could be like a human centipede. Like we put it on each other's assholes.
Bagsy the front, please.
And yeah,
No, I thought the Asian was in front.
yeah,
That's-
he was.
that's-
Yeah, he
sorry.
was. So yeah, we could just
You know
like
me, my ass.
that could be the painting, the drawings, and all that stuff. It's like that would be cute. That would be cute.
There we go.
That
Yes.
would be cute for the
Yes.
banner
Let me
on
Yes.
YouTube.
let me tell Terry, hey, can you draw this? And you'd be like, absolutely not.
Yes, why not?
You can't put
Mhm.
that on merch. We never sell it.
That's cute. That's cute.
Probably sell more than what our last merch did.
True. True that.
Shit.
Even though that was cute, though, that merch was cute. It was just
Do you
apparently
own it?
licensed. Yeah, I mean, not the characters, but
No, like the shirt,
yeah,
merch. Then just put it on 1 week and see it. So it
we
can make a comeback.
have.
Oh, never mind.
But now it's like
It is
it's
actually really
outdated.
good, but it really is because Ben isn't really here, and now we've got more people on the show, but it is a really cute drawing. Like, I mean, and my hair was long, and I was
Well, it should all be with characters, and Steve can be like Rosemary's Baby with his newborn and all that stuff, and that would be cute. Yeah.
Oh God, who would we be in the horror universe?
Oh my god.
Obviously, Ghostface.
Who would we be?
I know, but I
true.
would be though. Like that.
It's true. It's
George,
true. I know.
5
but-
minutes. We asked. No, no. I would. It doesn't have to be villains though. It could be like an iconic character in horror history.
Oh my
David,
somebody
you'd
that
be
you
Laurie
Dracula?
Strode.
Who would be Laurie Strode?
You,
Because I'm so skinny.
because I can't fucking stand you.
You know what?
Oh,
I would be the
Pinhead.
blob.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I would
Blob.
be Pinhead.
Yeah, you would be great as Pinhead.
Oh my god, I would latex the house.
You should do
down.
that for like Halloween.
I should do that for a reaction and just show up like all.
Yeah, just like
no.
no tell anybody and be like, hi guys.
I don't know what's different. What happened? And oh my god, it'll be so good.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm Pinhead. Pinhead.
I would be Dracula because Bela Lugosi as Dracula.
That's good.
You identify with Dracula?
Well, he sucked a lot of things.
Women.
You'd be the last interview with the vampire.
Liz Tat.
Mm.
I mean, didn't also Luke Evans play a vampire?
Did he?
Who?
I don't know. We didn't have
Oh,
time
look
to
at-
sit
There's
through
a
his-
Dracula film. He was in it was very popular. It was supposed to like launch the monster universe.
Oh,
Remember?
Yeah.
You know which vampire movie? Do you remember Van Helsing with Miss Thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Those vampire, the wives,
Yes.
they were
That was
they were the
great.
definition of cunt. Like when they showed up and the with the that she looked like Cher, and she was just like black and everything, and she was snatched. And I was like, bitch, you better work. I was so sad when they killed them all.
What
Wow.
about speaking of Dracula 2000 with Gerard Butler?
That is good actually.
And
I enjoyed that. I
Now
didn't think-
those three wives, they were snatched.
I don't remember
Because it
them.
was Jennifer Esposito. The other one was Vitamin C, the pop singer.
Singer.
And the other one is number 9 or 7 of 9 or something on Star Trek. And
You see, I see you more as Pearl.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd be Liam would be the dad
Pearl.
from Exhibit A.
Yeah, it's gonna be
so hateful. But okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Me as Pearl. I
that would be
don't
cute.
hate that.
In your
don't
nightgown,
hate
and you're just like,
Yeah.
like, yeah. that'd be
I
cute.
mean, well, I'll probably be like that after we see the new movie because she's feeling pussy and cutting that.
she was determined, honey. She wanted to be like Judy
She's like,
Garland.
I
she
want to
was
be a star.
You
because
know
I saw that
why?
just that picture of her gave me Judy like early Judy Garland. and it
Right?
was so
Mm,
sad.
I'm
I
looking.
can't
Well-
wait for that film.
Yeah.
But we
I'm
know
excited.
it's getting late.
I know we're
over-
like
You can see it
I-
behind me on the clock. It's 1:27 a.m.
Oh my god. And it was so
But
dumb.
whose fault is that though? George had an influencer thing, so he had to go. So he left, David and I to our own devices where we talked. Oof. We had a good
That
fun. It was still a good
yeah.
time.
No, it was
because
fun.
I'm
I
actually really nervous but excited to watch the
please. Which
the-
one?
the first one, the only
Oh,
one.
yeah.
What was that one? Not the autopsy, but the
Autopsy of
Yeah,
Jane
the
Doe?
autopsy of
the corpse of
corpse.
Anna Fritz.
yeah.
I want to
yeah,
watch. Oh, the autopsy of Jane Doe is also really good.
Love that.
Yeah.
George is either tired or getting sick when his voice drops a few notches.
A few octaves. Comes
Yeah,
down
thank
here.
you, octaves. Yeah, he's like,
I'm like, hey guys, thanks so much for watching the horror hour.
Butch Queen.
like it
Looking
gets
like
that
the
little
boy.
like that
The
like,
rasp.
little yeah, like you've got some
Maybe
like,
we
some
should.
cum in your throat, like
But that would be like more gargly.
Oh,
Like,
it's
yeah.
true.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the bubbles. come
Maybe
out, yeah.
we should just keep doing these later. Maybe the whole point is that eventually I just had to speak like this full time.
like a Lauren Bacall. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
maybe.
he could never.
I don't know who that,
Oh,
one,
that's-
that
yeah.
person is, but sure. Lauren McCorb, is this like another person from history?
She is Hollywood royalty, darling.
Okay,
She...
well- She hasn't come over here, so
Oh,
bitch.
Lauren who?
Lauren
Bacall.
Bacall.
But maybe I might know who it is if I see a photo.
you
Hang
know
on.
who it is. Have you ever seen How to a Millionaire with Marilyn Monroe?
Lauren Bacall. No, I've never seen any of Marilyn Monroe's films.
The homophobia on this.
Yeah, I have no
Bag
idea.
off the
who-
TV.
I don't know who this woman is. I Sorry to this man.
Lauren Bacall.
No.
You've never even seen?
No.
She is like,
Why would I have seen her? She's from like
Because
she
she's an
died in
icon.
she's from 1924, for God's sake.
She was in The Mirror Has Two Faces with Barbara Streisand.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
Any of these
this
films.
I blame the TikTok generation. This is what's happening to our gay youth. They
I
don't
blame
know our
Grindr.
history.
I blame Grindr. Going out sucking dicks when you should be watching Lauren Bacall movies. Anyway,
This is what happened when you don't grow up when
Oh, she was in
had chat
Misery.
rooms.
Oh yes,
It says she was in Misery anyway.
She was.
she was in the she was in the published.
And she was the either
Yeah.
publicist or the
I mean, I love her. I mean, Murder on the Orient Express. She ate
Yep.
that shit up.
Mm.
But she was also in. Isn't it How to Marry a
Stuff.
Millionaire?
She's an Oscar winner too, I believe.
Yes,
How to Marry a Millionaire. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was in
but
that,
Marilyn Monroe.
1953.
Betty Grape.
Two guys from Milwaukee.
Yeah, and
This isn't about Trixie and Katya. No, just
yeah. And what's the other one? Marilyn Monroe.
Something Like It Hot. No,
Well, I love that.
that's a great one.
But
A Week with
Time is Our
Marilyn.
Girl's Best Friend
Oh,
with Jane
why can't
Russell and oh my
why
god,
can't I remember the name of that?
Birds of Prey.
Oh, going to
Stop
hell,
it.
Gentlemen.
But I
Pepper
did like
Blondes.
that scene. Ah, yes. Now
Yeah.
that is a classic.
But her in the 7-Year Itch, when she walks in that white dress, you could like her ribs from each side could touch. That waist was so tiny. She just walks in and she's like, "Ah." And that guy that's in like his midlife crisis, and he just
I
like
have
lusting
not
over.
seen that one.
She put her panties in the freezer because when she gets too hot.
what?
Yeah, I put my underwear in the freezer because it gets so hot and all that stuff. And she's like, oh, she was so
I should have done that last week when it was roasting in.
yours, they would melt too quickly. Yeah.
To be fair, they eat
Jesus
from my
Christ. You know
balls.
how many people actually are in our comments like, George, oh, George is so hot. Oh, I love George. I'll point them out, George. I reply to them before you probably see them.
I'll take it because I never get it. So thanks,
Y'all
guys.
Oh my
I
God,
appreciate
see,
you.
huh?
What
Honey.
people should know is George and I are the only ones who manage the comments. So when most of the people are commenting, George is asleep. But when
Yeah,
I'm asleep,
right.
it'd be like we trade off. We trade off.
Trey.
Oh. That's how George and I were. No.
Yeah,
But
Nasty.
vile.
but yeah, there are some people who they truly, and I love it. I do. They actually for the most part, we get some of the nicest comments, and I live for it. Even when they are hateful, I still live. Oh my God. You know what though? They really hate Liam.
I'm still with the Steve looked like he was nervous.
Yeah. Steve's vibe doesn't match with David's.
Poor Steve. And you know what? I adore Steve.
I
He's
love
adorable.
I love Steve.
I love Steve.
He came for that Exhibit A review, and he said, "I'm going to give you a
He gave you the-
psychological break."
He gave you the Barbara Walters, honey. He was like, this is 2020. This is
I just adore him. He's so I was gonna say ingenue, but that's not the word. He's so naive and dainty. I love it.
yeah,
Even though he's got a nasty side.
nasty
Maybe one of
girl.
these days he'll join us.
Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
Oh wait, no. I was thinking of the song If. Of course, there's a song Nasty, but or Nasty Girl. Sorry.
Nah, Vanity 6. We've lost George.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Janet Jackson. Oh God.
Oh, that nasty. Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
But I was
Makes me
thinking
want to
Vanity 6.
scream. I know that one
Here goes the Tourette's again.
from Glee.
Stop it. Stop it. That is not the only place you've heard of a Janet Jackson song.
Do you remember the Glee version?
You've
I'm
gone
glad.
to
looking at
hell.
of Scream
Yes.
when they did the.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah, I
but
love
those weren't the songs that stand out for me.
I know. I love. Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. That makes me.
What in the
want to
caucasity is
scream.
going on up in here today?
Thank you so much, guys. And on that note, thank you very much, everybody,
Oh,
for
girl.
watching. We hope you enjoyed episode 2 of the after show.
Tomorrow or when this airs, like cancel immediately.
Yeah.
Subscriptions going
They'll be
down.
like, This is not what I signed up for. It'd be like what's the name of the end of 13 Ghosts, where she's like, "This is not what I signed up for." I love that scene. So
She
much.
stole the show for me, bitch.
That
She
shit
was
She
the
honestly
one.
did. She's
was-
the only
Oh
reason I
my
like that
God.
movie.
Oh,
Wasn't a
so
fan.
good. And the big titty bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I did love her though. She,
She
was
was
feeling it.
And when she's like when she's running the bath and she sat there like
Yeah,
she's like, "Are you all right?"
when Miss Thing was rubbing her hair and she was just like, she was having like a lesbian moment. I lived, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, to
Iconic.
walk around butt ass naked like that, the balls, honey.
You do that in New York.
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can
Wait,
walk
wait,
around.
hold on, hold on.
You can't
hold
get
on.
arrested here if you walk around with your titties out.
Yeah,
You can't.
can't
like,
do that.
So yeah,
it's yeah. Have any of you seen the movie Men yet?
no
No, I saw a clip from it with the CGI and I was like, that's scary.
CGI.
There is
On
a
the
part,
but
but yeah,
I think it's supposed to be
It's
something
bad.
bad. Yeah.
yeah.
No,
well,
face.
you see that. But no, Nick did a reaction and it cracks me up. So now I have now seen David, Alonda, and now Nick all joke or be scared like the front door.
Because that's some Midwestern shit, whatever the fuck, wherever, like, y'all don't close doors and shit.
I was
I'd say
like, no,
all-
Men takes place in the UK.
Well, that's
but
sick.
it's not in my
'cause-
house, honey,
I
because
know, but it made me laugh. So I was just thinking,
5
Because waking
PM,
up in the middle
those
of the night with a
doors-
man on top of you, that's crazy. I mean,
especially one. you
normally
don't
they're
know.
out by 4.
yeah. I mean, if
I
they
have
finish inside me, that's
standards.
fine.
I love when Joan Rivers says about that, and she talks about like you can't have a one night stand anymore when you get older because it takes like 2 days to get the guy home and to get him off. You gotta wash him and you gotta send him back.
I went on a date with this guy and he took me to meet his family. He took me to the cemetery. Like that shit cracks me up. This other guy, he gave me a hickey. He left his teeth in my neck. That shit. She is
She was iconic.
I
iconic.
love her so much.
Iconic. Oh my god.
She was an icon. Anyway, sorry guys. Thank you very much for joining us for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. And of course, as always, thank you so much for subbing to our Patreon. Really appreciate it. If you're new and you've just joined this week, hello, welcome again. We look forward to sharing more exciting shit with you here. As always.
Send us those pictures of your hard cocks. We want to see them.
What about the ladies?
Pussy, labia.
The ladies
all
that
that.
lunch.
I was gonna say
Big curtains, all that. We want to see all of it.
Guys, I'm so sorry. We do not condone anything that this man says.
And I don't drink. That's the funny shit.
This is all au naturel.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Have you shaved your under your arms?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, Jesus!
Still
no, you
hairy.
haven't.
Oh, look
Okay.
at those biceps.
I was swimming today.
What in?
No, not in
Just in the-
this.
There was like just kept and the bucket. I could just imagine seeing somebody in the river, like she's just going over.
He
I have-
doesn't
swimming
swim
to
in the
Brooklyn.
river, man.
My,
He's
my
to
swimming
Brooklyn.
cap, my swimming cap
Yeah.
and my tights.
What's that thing doing
Oh,
in
shit,
the
my cheeks
Hudson?
hurt. Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Normally, if you're in the Hudson, you're a dead body.
Yeah, with a block of cement tied to your feet. That's usually how it
like
ends up.
I've seen enough Law and Order to know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really want to like find a dead body. Do you know what I mean? Like like
Like
so I can
Tammy.
Corpse of
Like-
Anna Fritz.
like
Tammy.
like I wanted to wash up on a shore so I can like have a book that's called like George Coping with Grief, like and then a reality show series.
Out of
Okay.
darkness.
Okay, hold on. Have you ever actually seen a real dead body?
I saw the guy who the live leak of the guy who on Facebook when he said, "Well, that's it," and shot himself in the face. And
No,
his
no, no,
face
no,
opened
no,
up,
no.
but not in person. No, I'm hoping
Okay,
to
that's
one
what
day.
I mean. It's different when you see a dead body in person.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
No,
that's what
no,
I'm
no,
asking. Like, wait,
Yeah, it's not the it's not the vibe you're thinking.
No, but could you imagine that?
It's like,
Like I'm gonna give it all.
I guess I've seen way too many dead bodies.
we
Well,
don't need to know
we,
about
we
your sexual escapades, Miss Thing. This is not the podcast for that.
I used to work
yeah, in a hospital, right?
yeah. So I've seen dead bodies. It's a whole nother thing. So I love that for you, George. That's your fantasy, but it is. Whew.
I mean,
But like in the
No.
day, I want to do it. Like not in the evening because I'll be tired. So like in like,
In the gym.
like maybe like mid-afternoon, like after like lunch or something.
Afternoon tea.
Yeah,
Like, remember that? Have you ever heard of this? Oh, there was this couple. I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer or one. I forgot which one it was, but they were on a date at night on the park, and they were walking, and this girl tripped on something, and she was like, "I think we need to go," because she didn't feel right. Jeffrey, I think it was Jeff, one of those popular famous. He was digging like a grave thing, and he had the body laid out, and they tripped over a dead body. It wasn't until they found out where the body was dug up
That it was
because they
one
were
of
at
their
night, and she was
victims?
like, "I don't feel like." They even said verbally, they said something doesn't feel right. We need to go. After she tripped, bitch, this man was over here with the shovel. Like,
I'm trying to think.
I was gagged.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wonder which serial killer that was.
I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer. Which one was the one that
Ted.
Zac Efron played?
Ted Bundy.
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 That was the one. That was Bundy. Bundy. It was
How?
Bundy, I think.
Okay, that man escaping prison so many fucking times, like, is beyond me.
And the sad thing is that I probably would have sucked him off or somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, sadly he was.
And
not.
why do we never talk about John Wayne Gacy?
Is that a fat
Because-
joke?
Liam isn't here though. That's Liam for the painting. John Wick. Yes.
Not John Wayne Gacy.
He's gonna come for me next week, bitch.
You are gonna get.
Oh
Like I
my
said,
God,
man.
I love
Yeah,
Liam.
what serial killers would we be?
I don't know any Asian.
I would probably be I would
Oh,
be
I'll
Jeffrey
have to look
Dahmer
him up.
because I've got like I look a bit like Jeffrey Dahmer actually.
Remember that? I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was Chinese, Korean that he used to eat people. And he was out and about. He was popular and everything, honey.
What?
I gotta send you the. I gotta send. There's a
Yeah,
video of this guy that he
I'm trying
ate
to-
people, and he was. I
Oh.
forgot he was Korean. I don't know what it
Okay.
was, honey, but he was eating
Alright.
bitches. But
Who would play her?
who would play her?
Oh my god, I do love the idea of us being serial.
That would be
Like not in
cute.
real life, guys. You
Not
just
real
like the
life.
idea
Yes,
of us- yeah.
no, for merch ideas.
Oh, not in real life. Oh,
Oh.
oh no. Anyway, but
well, hey, look, what people do
who-
to your asshole is you. So
it's gonna be a massacre. It's wait, who would I be? I don't know. Probably like Casey Anthony or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah. No, but I don't know. What famous? So
don't think
Liam
yet.
is John Wayne Gacy. You are Ted Bundy. Which one?
I'd probably
Who
I'd
Dahmer?
be
Who was Dahmer in
Dahmer,
American Horror Story 1984? Who was?
Oh, and Thingio.
No, that's me.
Ramirez.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Ramirez.
would be you.
yeah,
Richard
the Night
Ramirez.
Stalker.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
you. You would
I'll
be. Wait, you'd have
with
to wear
the
a
le-
wig.
Yeah, that's
Wig?
fine.
No.
Did you say wig?
A good lace front, honey.
Full,
There's nothing like a
lace
lace
front,
can
honey.
do.
Full lace, 360. Let's go.
That's right, honey. I can whip, and I'm bald, so I can whip that shit, honey. I can duck that shit. Yeah, I'm good, honey. I whip my
And
I'm
he'd
ri-
come and kill you, Yutaka, first because that man climbed through open windows at night.
I saw the documentary. I could not sleep.
That
couldn't
honestly,
sleep.
that documentary, I was like,
Wait,
It
he
fucked
did.
me up. It
he
fucked, like,
climbed
was-
through people's rooms and bedrooms at
because in
night.
the 80s,
Nobody
'cause he also-
closed.
he
Because
attacked
of the 80s.
because he attacked when it was like summer, so it was really hot, so people were sleeping with their windows open and doors. And this bitch would climb it. Oh my god, the things that he did to some people, I was like, oh
and
my
the
god.
pictures.
I forgot about that. Okay.
So lock your
But
door.
he was kind of George's vibe though.
Yeah, he was.
That's so true.
Yeah, that cracky, like
he.
mm.
But if my window was open, I'd already be in the stirrups. Like, let's go.
Actually, who played him was the
The
guy,
guy
from Stranger
from-
Things. There's a villain. I'd screw him.
the guy
in
from
Train-
Stranger
the guy-
Things.
He wasn't
Is it
Stranger
the-
Things.
No, it's the guy from that film,
Oh,
the
whoops.
film we watched. The
Oh.
one with the one who's
Oh.
the gay film. What was it? You liked it. We kept talking about it.
Angels in America.
Oh, yeah, the film a lot of people didn't like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. Oh, that's right.
What are y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
What was the name of that film?
They
was
them
him.
they slash them.
No, ma'am.
Oh.
No, ma'am. That film about the guy who we watched it. He dreams about
Swallowed?
having rabbits or something. Like so there's like a rabbit or something. That's a
Oh,
wolf that's following him.
hypochondriac.
Hypochondriac.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that.
That's who
You're right.
played
I'm
Richard
sorry. yes.
Ramirez in 1984.
Oh, I'd still screw him too. And
He was hot. I mean, yeah, that's not my
And
vibe. Like a
he's-
skinny guy, like that's not my thing. But he
well,
was.
his thing wasn't skinny.
It's always the tall, skinny ones that that be whipping it out, and it's like a fucking.
Can you
Yeah.
believe that Pete cheated on Kim?
You see it on Hypochondriac.
I mean, but even Pete has said that his thing is not that big. Pete has said this before. I know that was
Do
a
you
switch
believe
up.
him though?
That was
Do
a
you believe
switch.
him?
But
Like,
what
I
man
feel like
would go out in public and say that his dick is not that big?
I don't know. I feel like it is because.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, what man would be like, no, it's not big. I mean, me because I don't take myself seriously. But
Well,
That's
people,
true.
some people just don't talk about the size of it.
But I mean,
then other
he
people
well, because he
start-
was branded the big dick energy guy.
Yeah.
So
well, when he's paired up with Kardashian or Kim Kardashian and Ariana Grande, you got to be.
I've
She
been there
even
all
said-
night.
Kim even said, "I only hooked up with him because I heard about
But she wanna have
Big
sex.
Dick Energy, the BDE."
Yeah, she was.
The
She was
BDE
horny.
is that
Big-
really a thing?
Yeah, BDE, Big Dick Energy.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I
there's
meant
guys
that people
don't
call it
necessarily
BDE.
have big
Yeah.
dicks, but they have that. They give off that-
Energy, the
energy.
confidence.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that cockiness a little bit, you know.
Lick
and then
my
it's like-
cockiness, lick my persuasion.
and then
that
they
song,
choke
Rihanna.
you out, and you end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. That was the longest outro we've ever done.
Till
That
next
was a
time, guys.
20
We do
minutes,
really
yeah.
love you. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. Lots of love. See you soon.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.